Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my August, oops, that's really ugly, I'm sorry. My August BOXYCHARM unboxing. I am so sorry that this video is coming to you pretty much at the end of the month, but I literally just got my box like a couple of days ago, so I apologize, but hopefully you still find this video to be informative or helpful. I'm going to be doing a try-on for you today. Now, some of these products, actually two of these products in particular, I'm not able to try on. They are not makeup, but I have used them. And I wanted to deliberately use them so that I could tell you how I feel about them in this video. So we'll be talking about those as well. And then for the rest of the products, I am going to be applying them on my face in real time in front of you to give you my first impressions. So yeah, I personally love these videos. If you want to see what I got in this month's BOXYCHARM, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so this is a box. Obviously I unboxed it, like I've opened it so I could see what I could actually try on. And the theme for this month is actually really cute. It's called Boxy Glamping, yes. And basically, if you're not familiar with BOXYCHARM, it's a monthly subscription service where they give you like 4 to 5 beauty products, and it usually retails over $100 in value. I personally have the base box. I know they have like Luxe and Premium. I have the base one, and I find that it's more than enough. I just like trying out new things, and I do find that some of the products are hit and miss every month, but generally you do get a great value. So I love discovering new brands and stuff like that. I have found some good hits, and every month there is variety to the boxes. So just because I got this variation doesn't mean that you got it or you're getting it. It kind of depends. So yeah, without further ado, let's go start with the first couple of items. I have tried this twice, and this was actually the item that I chose for this. So every month they have BOXYCHARM Choice, where members can go in and select from I think 2 or 3 products that they want in the box. Now, it's not for every product in the box, it's just like one of them, so you get to choose between a few things. And I was looking for a new face wash, so I chose this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Purifying Cleanser with salicylic acid, tea tree oil, and white willow bark. I typically don't use like an acne cleanser. I typically don't use anything with salicylic acid to cleanse my skin, but I figured for like, you know, a couple times a week when my pores are very clogged, it might be beneficial to go in with a face cleanser that has that ingredient. It retails for $36, and the description says, a non-drying pore finding cleanser that removes makeup, residue, and dead skin while helping to banish sebum and decongest pores. Skin feels fresh and mattified without any drying sensation. I do agree with this. The texture is very nice and creamy. Like I said, I have only used this twice, so I don't know if I see a huge difference, but my skin has not really had any adverse reaction thus far, so I think that's a pretty good sign. There is a product that I want to talk about in my favorites video that has been helping my skin so much, and I'm gonna talk about it, so stay tuned. But I think this is really nice to have in my collection as a twice a week kind of thing, and the fact that I got to choose it for this box is really awesome. The next thing I want to talk about that I was not able to try on is this guy right here. This is the Mud Mask Hair Mask Scalp Treatment and Miracle Shampoo. So the description says, this unique hair mask, scalp treatment, and miracle shampoo makes the skin on your scalp healthy again. Repairs and strengthens hair while moisturizing the skin on the scalp, controls dandruff, works against the itchy scalp, suitable for all hair types and especially for damaged hair. So when I first tried this, well, actually, let's back up. When I first look at this, I'm like, this is kind of an oxymoron. How can it be a hair mask, a scalp treatment, and a shampoo? Hair mask to me is very much the thing that you apply after your shampoo. It's like your conditioner. It's like a leave-in product. So how is this a 3-in-1? So naturally, when I first tried this, I used it as like my conditioner. It had the consistency of a shampoo, and it didn't leave my hair feeling soft. So I had to go in with another conditioner. And that's when I realized this is truly like a shampoo. Even though it says that on the card, I don't know why it would say hair mask in this. That kind of threw me off. So just be wary if you get this. It's a shampoo treatment. It's not a hair mask that you would think you would like leave on to condition your hair. But it says it's pH balanced, it's cruelty free, which is awesome, natural ingredients. My hair is actually, I need to go in for a trim. My ends are like straw. You know when you get your hair to that point where it's like, no matter what treatment you do, like your ends are just kind of like dead. My hair isn't that long by my standards. I typically like long hair, but yeah, it's kind of like not a good situation down there. So I definitely need to get it cut soon. But I've only used this once, and honestly, I think it's because I used it wrong the first time. I can't really speak to how this is, but I will definitely use it as maybe like a once a week scalp treatment because I did finish my Briogeo scalp shampoo, and I was using that once a week, so maybe this will be my new substitute. And if I think it's worth talking about again, I will definitely share and let you guys know. Okay, let's get to the products that we can try on, shall we? I only have 3 products I can try on. The first is this Trestique Mini Summer Essential Set, and actually, since these are all products that I would apply on after my base, I'm actually gonna do my base really quickly, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I am back with my foundation and my concealer applied. So there are 4 little crayons. You get a highlighter, a blush, a shadow, and then a brow pencil. So this is really interesting. They have a mini highlight stick, mini blush stick, mini shadow crayon, and mini brow pencil. So I am actually going to go in with the, I don't know how to apply this. This is the blush, and I wanted to apply it before I put powder on. So let's see how I'm gonna make this work. Okay, so I have my little Sephora blush brush. I'm just going to put this color directly on. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh my God, it comes off. There's a cap that comes off like this. So I'm just going to apply this color on my brush directly. Use a synthetic brush, might be better. And I'm just going to tap this onto my cheeks. It's like a nice kind of pink color. If I swatch it for you right here, it's like a nice little flush. So I like that it's buildable. I feel like you have to really go in. So maybe on this cheek, I will directly apply it on top of my skin. If I do a couple stripes like that, and just blend it in. I love the ColourPop cream blush, but I think maybe it's this color or this shape. It's very, very subtle, which you might like, but I'm not seeing like that much of a color payoff here. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. What do you guys think? On camera, it's definitely showing up more, but I feel like it doesn't go on as smooth as like my ColourPop blush. Okay, that's kind of like an product for me. Honestly, it's not my favorite. I don't feel like this would work on top of powder, so make sure that you're going in with your cream products first before you put this down. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that is gonna do, but basically the description of this says it's a must-have mini set for your perfect summer glow in petite mini crayons. Features best-selling shades of the highlight stick, blush stick, brow pencil, and shadow crayon. The retail is $42, so that's pretty pricey, but again, you do get 4 things. This blush is not my favorite, but let's go in with the highlight. I'm also gonna apply this directly onto my skin and just kind of tap it out with my finger. Okay, that's nice. You can build this up. This is definitely better than the blush. Like, you can see the payoff there, which is awesome. And I like that the stick lets you put it exactly where you want to highlight. I'm actually gonna go in and set everything down with powder on top, just a light veil so everything kind of stays in place. But I like this highlight, definitely way more than the blush. First of all, you get more payoff, and I feel like it looks more seamless with your skin. This is pretty good so far. I haven't used powder on anything. I'm just gonna go down the center of my nose, Cupid's bow. Ooh, I like this a lot actually. Yeah, that's looking quite nice. And then I'm gonna do the brow bone even though I haven't done my brows yet. Okay, this is a win. I do like this a lot, and I do like that I'm able to travel with this. So this highlight is a plus. I am just going to set my under eyes with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, like this. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put powder on my eyelids because we got to try out that other one, but just in case. And then over that, I am going to apply my setting powder. Today I'm just going to be using the Found Translucent Loose Setting Powder to set all over my face. I'm going to take this big e.l.f. brush. And you can see, obviously, dull down the highlight from before. But let's actually see how well this highlight plays on top of powder as a true test. So I'm going to go in a little bit more. Actually, it's not bad. Wow, it looks quite blinding. So you can definitely apply this on top of powder, which is great. I'm hesitant to try the blush just because I feel like I saw it picking up some of the other product underneath already. So we'll just leave that alone for now. I'm just going to try to blend out these edges. And then to finish up these two things, this is the Shadow Crayon and Tahitian Shimmer. So I'm just going to apply this directly. Oh, I like that they're retractable. I'm just going to do a one and done on my lids. Just tap this out. I like that. It's subtle, but I'm sure you could build it up, which I'll try doing. I do like the convenience of this set. But so far the weak link is definitely the blush. Okay, so it's definitely buildable, which is great. I'm just gonna tap that in. I wonder if it'll crease, but I actually really like that. And it matches my shirt, which was totally not planned. Okay, so this is the color on my eyelids, and I did do 2 layers. I don't see it skipping, which is great. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, and then when we go back to the eyes, we're gonna see how that sets down. And then last but not least for this set, I have the brow pencil. This is in the shade Americano, and it's got like a triangular tip, kind of like the brow definer, like this. So I'm gonna do my brows with this, and we'll see how it goes. At the bat, I like that it's not super duper pigmented. It is a little bit light for me personally, but I think this is a very nice beginner friendly product because it deposits color, but it's not too much where you have to like really work to buff it out. Like with these kinds of pencils, you can be a little bit more liberal with your application and not have to worry too much about staying in the lines, if you will. Okay, that is the initial application. This does not come with a spoolie, so I am going to have to buff that out with a spoolie by myself. And yeah, I really like this. Wow, it took me literally like a minute to fill this in. And I mean, granted, yes, I got my brows done recently, so it wouldn't have taken super long to fill them in anyway, but I really do like this result. And I like that it's very forgiving. Okay, and then actually speaking of brow products, the other product in the box this month is the Milk Makeup Kush Brow Gel, which you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, is my favorite brow gel ever. I have used the shade Dutch and I've used the shade Grind before, and this time they gave me the shade Diesel, which is black, but hey, I love a good black brow gel. I use the NYX one when I want to really darken up my look. And the description for this says it's a tinted vegan brow gel formula formulated with thickening heart-shaped fibers and conditioning hemp-derived cannabis seed oil for long-lasting fullness, shape, and definition. This is what the packaging looks like. I absolutely love this brow gel. It gives you the perfect balance between fibers for like definition to fill in your gaps and color, so it's not too much of either. And yeah, this does look like it's a shade black, but I'm gonna go in with a really light hand. And you can see the pigment, like you can see this one's darker than this one, but this is awesome. I already know I love this formula, so this gets a 10 out of 10 for me. You barely have to do any strokes and it just makes your brows like come alive. Like, I don't know, you can get a really messy, feathery look, or you can get something a little bit more structured, and this is great either way. And I'm so glad I have a black in my collection now, so that when my NYX one runs out, or in case I just want to go in with like a darker gel, if my face looks washed out, then I can just use that. So yeah, 10 out of 10, retails for $20, absolutely worth it, my favorite brow gel. Okay, and then moving on to the last try-onable product. This is the Aesthetica Sunset Bronzer. It says it's the perfect shade of amber to bestow a beachy glow without even stepping foot on the sand. The rich coppery tone leads to just the right amount of color for a natural looking tan. Retails for $24. Okay, so I've actually never seen the color yet. I haven't opened this. Okay, this actually looks pretty light and cool tone compared to, let me show you some of my like warmer bronzers. So the Pretty Vulgar bronzer I would consider to be a warmer bronzer, but do you see how it's like warmer and a little bit darker than this one, which could be good. I do like some variety in my collection. When I swatch it, this is what it looks like. Okay, so that's decent color. It feels very creamy. I do have powder on, as you guys saw me apply. So let's go ahead and bronze up the face. There really isn't that much kick up, but you can see my brush is pretty, oh, there is kick up. Saturated, so I'm just gonna tap off the excess and just go in. The more I'm applying this, the more that I don't really see that much payoff. I don't know if it's because, as I mentioned, it is a little bit lighter, but I feel like I maybe just need a darker color, but the formula is very nice and smooth, so I don't really know how I feel about this product. Let me know if you have this and if you have any other shades, and then we can maybe discuss in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. I will say, looking at my highlight again, I don't know what's with it, but I feel like the undertone looks a little bit dingy. Like, it looks like it's almost green on my cheeks. I don't know if that's just me hella overthinking, but I'm actually gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup, so I'll come back to you with a full face, and then I'll give you my final thoughts, the full retail price, and all that jazz. Okay, so I am back with my full face done. I actually just added a little bit of eyeliner and then these lashes I've actually never used before. These are the Kiss Lash Couture lashes in this style little black dress. They're very natural, and I don't know, I feel like my look is giving me like, I don't know if it's like 80s vibes or 60s. I don't know what era vibes, but I wanted to try this hot pink lip from Real Her. This is so sassy, and I just thought like the hot pink would kind of like look cool with like my green shirt. Anyway, so yeah, I overall like this box. Isn't my favorite? No, but I do feel like this was definitely worth it for this alone. Like this brow gel is awesome. It's my favorite. The Dr. Brandt is also really, really good from what I've experienced so far. Those are probably the two hits. Everything else is kind of like meh. I did try the bronzer on my eyes. I kind of like blended it in the crease, and it was definitely more pigmented there. Like I could definitely see it show up on my skin way more there, so that's awesome. So thumbs up to that. But in terms of a color for my skin, I don't think it's necessarily the best. I don't think it gave me that much bronze, but maybe it's because my skin is a little bit more tan these days and it doesn't really look that good with that. But I would say this Trestique set is, I don't know if it's worth $42. I do like that it's very portable, and I do like the options in here, but the blush is a definite weak link. The highlight's good, but again, the undertone looks kind of dirty on my skin. The brow pencil is probably the best, and then the eyeshadow is really nice too. Like I'm tapping it now and it seems like it's staying put, which is great news. So that's how I feel about that. The hair mask shampoo thing, I'm gonna have to try it again, as I mentioned to you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The total retail value for this is $147.50, which you pay $25 a month for the box, I believe, and even less if you do like the pre-order in months. But yeah, I think it was good. I don't think it was my favorite. Of course, there's gonna be hits and misses in every box, but again, I do love the value that you get and the exposure that you get to different products and different brands. And I will personally keep using all of these products. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you got in your BOXYCHARM, if you got any of my products. Let me know your thoughts and reviews. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, please. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.